moment.
Only for Cascada. I think he's still the only one to pull out the Kai'Sa, the Varus, and now the Draven. As he actually has presence of mind, so won't have access to that absorbed life, which is, I find, a little interesting.
Yeah, Fleet Footwork absorb life for the Corki, just trying to get through this lane. Sustain as best as he can. We'll see how he does. There will just be a Maokai who can flash onto him.
Yeah, no cleanse for Cascada. Has the barrier instead, so very vulnerable if Woody makes a roam towards the mid lane, especially if paired with Ginger on this Lilia.
Yeah, on the other hand, though, there's no cleanse at all for PSG as Feng. Gets poked out a little bit. Should be okay. Actually, his Shen is in a different lane at this point in time.
Let's see how this mid lane works. I imagine Corki sits at tower.
Yeah, Corki just can't stand on the wave. Orca on vision, so Feng cannot really step up here as PSG zone him. But Orca is back just in time. Feng will be fine to pick up this CS.
I'm interested to see how Ginger navigates this, because he is not going to have any prior in this mid lane until maybe level 6. You know, level 6, get that Rocket Barrage online. Maybe Corki can have some say.
Yeah.
Though, actually, with the Gatling gun, ends up winning the trade.
I think the saving grace for Junjia's game here is, yeah, that is the laning against Draven experience. The saving grace for Junjia this game is that he clears faster.
Yeah.
If he had a slower clear champ than his opponent this game, it's just over in champion select, but it is going to be a very hard game for this Lilia, just because Lilia does not herself set up ganks, and no one on his team is setting ganks up either, except Woody. So it's going to be a lot of work for Woody to do this game. Especially because none of these PSG lanes will organically build any sort of advantage.
Hold up, it looks like Taunt lands in the bot side, and Woody getting very low. Xenoblade back in to
Betty
try
has to flash too.
Save some time. We'll be using that satchel and get himself out.
Okay. Nice that Betty gets to save his flash, but...
Feng did flash. I wonder what caused that. I mean, maybe...
Oh, he just flashed to chase.
Oh, right, okay.
He just flashed to get the auto onto Woody, keep him slowed to follow Woody's flash. I don't hate it. As long as you've got cleanse, you should be okay. You've got a lot of peel coming from this Shen too. And I guess it's just a taunt, right?
Yeah, just a dry
Nothing
taunt.
fancy. Yeah, nothing fancy, just taunt. Leona takes so long to get Aftershock up. Once she's out of CC,
Aja looking for a dive. Taco's dead. Ginger going to claim that one for himself. And disastrous lane state now. Does have teleport, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Ghost seems a little less useful against the Lucian.
Oh,
Betty.
Reaction times. I mean, we've always hailed this guy in his reaction times. Once again, proving it to be a valid thing to do. As 665 is just dead. Xenoblade connects as well. And Arja's here. Oh, he even finds
the kill on
back
Aja.
as Cascada's dead. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's just kind of falling apart for DCG now. Really greedy plays all over the map. Not sure what happened to Taco. That probably shouldn't be a playable dive for Lilia Lucian. And then bot lane, 665 going was insane there without his team to help him. And that ends up being a 2-for-1. And then in the mid lane, Cascada's just chasing a Corki, caught out.
Betty even teleporting top to catch the wave, and now gonna be walking middle.
Yeah, 3 TPs on PSG feels pretty good for these situations, though. So what happens between Maple and Cascada here? I can already guess what's going to happen. Cascada just walks up and doesn't finish him.
Yeah, and Ginger just coming back down from...
God. It wasn't ever even close to a kill for Cascada. Maple has kind of just been clowning on Cascada these last 3 games they've gone up against each other.
Yeah, this game, Cascada with counterpick, not able to find a lead just yet. There's a little bit ahead in CS, but ultimately you probably need more than that.
Yeah, and I mean, he's had counterpick each time. It's just he didn't have an answer for the Lucian. This time, PSG just pull off a weird draft where the Lucian's not even into the Draven. But Draven should definitely destroy Corgi in lane. But he just kind of gets tricked by Maple, right?
Yeah.
Loses a lot of his stacks, loses a lot of his momentum as a Draven.
Very early Dragon found, though, for the side of DCG. As barriers popped here, the standard side going to come through, and Maple
has to flash.
He's going to have to flash here. Whirling Death is available, but he does not have the cooldown by the looks of it, the mana, shall I say. His top lane was just a solo bolo.
God. Yeah, it looked like Junjie showed, but he didn't even get an assist on that one. Meanwhile, 665 is in no position to punish across the map in bot lane. And yeah, it's just the same story, different side of the map.
Yeah, Betty getting zoned away from minions, but doesn't really matter considering.
Junjie on vision. Does Taco just die on his way back to lane? He really can't walk to his tower here, huh?
Low, quite literally right now, is scratching his head.
That doesn't seem right.
Maybe it is.
I don't know what he could have done differently, but there's probably something. Woody left alone under this tower, though. PSG, you know, you're sad to be losing the CS on the Ziggs, but with how much you're winning topside, you couldn't care less, I think.
Yeah, I think...
No TP on Betty, though. He's actually just dead, I think, down here. This should be very good for DCG.
Teleports, no, none of them available.
Yeah, this should just be good for DCG straight up.
No level 6 either. Level 6 for Feng, however, is everything coming down. Orca's going to go down. It's a 1-for-1. And 65 is going to have to flash. So all things considered, not even the worst result in the world for PSG.
Yeah, way better for PSG than I anticipated.
Oh, there is Enchanted Crystal Arrow available and Cleanse as well for Feng. Junja finding the two-man sleep. Going to be cleansed away from. Woody just solo kills out almost that Maokai as Junja. Honorable auto attack trade, won't get it, shut down.
Whoa.
2 Feng on this Ashe. 420 now as Woody picks up a double.
Yeah, 4 kills. Yeah, 4 kills on Woody versus 4 kills on Ashe. You definitely prefer to be DCG.
Well, I'll prefer to be PSG Talon right now, but...
Yeah, the problem is PSG just have an extra 4 kills to make up for the 4 that have gone on Leona. And
this does unironically mean Leona's going to get to Warmogs really early, and that's going to make this game so much harder.
Yeah, it is actually really oppressive.
Yeah.
This Warmogs item. Taco trying to avoid the third dive here. And not having a good time versus the Lucian.
Feng, the richest person in the game, but it's 4 people from PSG Talon that follow closely behind.
Yeah, he's not got his first item completed yet, so not quite as strong as this Lilia, I don't think. It does not have his cleanse now, so can't really make that much use of all his gold and play too aggressive in lane till his summoners come back up. But once he has cleanse, will be very scary on this Ashe. Will probably have his static Shiv or Kraken, whatever he goes for, completed at that point. I hope it's Kraken. I think I like that build a little more.
It's static.
It's always static.
You can tell because he has the static slingshot.
Oh, I thought they had the same build now.
No.
Oh, right. It's the Heartbound Axe. Stun onto Betty.
Yeah, Betty is okay with that use of the satchel. Still has flash even. And it's time for Taco to die again. This is just going to be taken out nice. Ult from Orca. Actually keeps this Twisted Fate alive for just a little bit longer, but this could be a double kill eventuating.
I think they're worried about someone rotating on the side of PSG.
If they eventually get vision, they'll know that that is not the case. And
they just need Maokai to not show if you're DCG right now.
Maokai's showing now as Betty locked up under his tower. Should just be going down. Actually, maybe finding a trade for himself. Oh, 65.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead to Woody. Woody will claim a 5th.
My goodness, this Leona is fed.
Oh, and maybe a 6th. I mean, Feng, he does have flash.
Why?
Oh, Feng's dead. That's a 6th for Leona. 6 kill Leona, baby. Look at Woody's player cam. He is in hysterics. This is the most fed Leona I've ever seen in a professional game.
Yeah. I mean, in my life, honestly. Yeah, really terrible flash from Feng. You just let Leona have that kill. If she's going to commit flash and ignite for you, you do not care.
Yeah, using that flash as Ashe now, a lot more vulnerable. Well, Taco, maybe this time it's actually time for him to... I know he's going to ult away.
Yeah,
but that doesn't really help things.
Yeah, it's a very small win, right?
Not really. I think that's even a loss, because now you just zoned off minions and can't teleport back to lane after recalling.
Yeah, could have maybe tried for the outplay. It feels like these dives should not be so easy against a Twisted Fate for two squishy champions, right?
Yeah, Woody now. Here's the Battle Leona, but still, I mean, he has a 500 gold shutdown, so actually does have to genuinely be careful about what engages he chooses.
Yeah, it doesn't have Warmogs yet. So not super unkillable perma full HP.
He might now, looking for a recall. Or was it? Yeah, that's him. So I saw double buffs, and, you know, I assume it was Ginger, but...
11-minute Warmogs on support would be unreasonable. Oh, thank God.
He's so close. So 600 gold is the difference between all the parts and the completed Warmogs.
Yeah.
So he is extremely close.
Jesus. That is an 11-minute tower dead, and this is why we have praised Aja so much.
Yeah. Obviously him. And it's not only Aja, right? It's the way that Ginger plays around Aja. Oh, here we go. Woody looking for his 7th kill, perhaps. The 65 going to have to flash away. The Shin counterpick, not getting the value you'd want. Flash from Betty. And they just pass going through. Woody's going forward. Remember, he does have a massive shutdown. He's locked up. He's not backed. He's still alive, though. He's taunted. And it's going to be a massive shutdown that going over to Feng as Taco teleports in. Ginger going to flash away. There's no longer any follow-up. Archer as well. This is an extremely fed Lucian, but he can't do much if he's stunned up. One more dash is going to be a triple kill potentially as the flash forward, but he dies in the duration of that taunt. Feng, though, finds another shutdown. This Ashe is so insanely fed. One more Q is not going to connect. Ginger, can he find the bowling ball? He's playing 10-pin and see if he can find his strike.
Wait, Betty's just dead.
Oh, here comes that Shen ult. The Stand United does come through. Meanwhile, Ginger being looked at by Cascada. The Lofting Lullaby.
He's going to try kill Draven before he dies.
So low is Cascada. He's burning.
Hey.
Leandres is still burning. No, he just lives. But Ginger does somehow Houdini his way out of that situation.
Yeah, miraculous. Ginger had no flash there as well. Gets the Gromp and gets out.
But Feng, he just picked up 2 shutdowns. This Ashe is so insanely strong now.
Yeah, almost got his second item now, as this Corki he's laning against doesn't have his first yet and will be asked to leave the lane very swiftly.
Oh, right. You mean now. Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just Maple has a phage when an Ashe shows up.
I understand you need plated steel caps in this matchup, but doesn't Mercs just feel so good this game? As PSG Talon specifically.
Mercs on the Corki. Oh.
No, I mean, you need to survive, you need plated steel caps, but
yeah,
you just wish you could go Mercs.
Yeah. Aja being very annoying for Taco. Taco not locking in the gold card instantly. He has to carry the culling.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
It's an unfortunate reality, but it is reality. As Aja claims himself yet another kill up here. Second solo kill of the game here.
Yeah, he's the only person as fed as Feng in this game, I think. And even he's not quite there.
I mean, he's more fed, right? Just because of levels.
Yeah, that's true. Level XP is worth a lot of money. I'm not exactly sure how much money each level is worth.
Well, it changes per champion, right? There's different scaling on levels.
Yeah.
But Aja's going to claim himself the tower. Second of the game. Second for him, even.
Yeah, we'll have an item completed in base now.
2 dragons over DCG as 1 minute and a...
Is it RFC second on Lucian?
Yeah, looks like it.
It's kind of surprising. Oh, engage.
Oh, Woody. Yeah, finds Orca, but the taunt coming through means not really anything to do with that play. No, Rift Shield started up.
Yeah, any fight with this Ashe involved should look pretty good for DCG. Lucian on his way, though.
Yeah, still, it's pretty hard for them to reliably get in there. I mean, Woody is so insanely tanky for a Leona.
Yeah.
Going to be recalling. We'll have Warmogs in base, certainly. And while it looks like the supports are even on items, this Warmogs item costs 500 gold extra.
Yeah.
Then...
And is much more impactful,
yeah,
in my opinion. I mean, the Shen with... I get it. The Shen with the Locket shows up to just give his team even more shielding and turn a play around. So I don't hate it. I don't mind the Locket at all. Especially with how much AoE and follow-up damage comes through from PSG in the form of dots and poke. So you're always getting Locket value this game. Don't hate it. Especially when you know the enemy support is beating you to your Warmogs. So Orca should be fine, but maybe DCG's mid tower is not.
Yeah.
As they found themselves very low on wave clear.
Yeah, and just putting down this Rift Herald for tempo because, again, 2 dragons to 0. DCG in favor in that regard. So PSG making sure they can pick up this 3rd dragon uncontested. In fact, they're still even pressuring on the mid wave.
Ashe arrow up. Shen flash up.
Yeah, Orca. Locket coming through is going to keep himself just alive. 665 though found himself in the middle of 4 people. And Woody, there is his 7th of the game, as will be falling back now, low HP, trying to regen with that Warmogs and see if PSG want to continue on forward. But my God, what a fed Leona.
Yeah, wow, he actually does pick up his 7th. 665 not as tanky as he anticipated there. He only has Leandries on this Maokai. Had to play that fight a little slower. Cryscata is here.
This is Feng. Woody going to be regenning up with that Warmog. Stand aside use. Teleport coming through here for Betty.
Yeah.
See, I mean,
Lucian.
DCG, they see a win con, and it is this dragon, but they're going to be forced away. Betty showing up. So much zone control with these Ziggs bombs.
Yeah, I think Feng eats one bit of poke and they decide against the fight as DCG. He is so much of the team right now on this Ashe that I think that is quite wise. Aja that whole time holds on to his TP, gets rewarded with a wave and denies some minions from Taco, who is now almost 50 CS down.
Yeah, well, that Twisted Fate passive can do some heavy lifting. It's not this heavy.
Yeah.
Orca now,
Orca,
once again.
did that interrupt his taunt?
Oh, okay, does get himself out.
Constantly under pressure. Orca doesn't have a Warmogs of his own. Those plays are just not viable from PSG if you do have a Warmogs on your support. For the reasons we talked about before, the Locket on the Shen this time. And this Draven, I'm guessing, has a lot of stacks.
Yeah, true. Died very early on.
Oh, has no cleanse
400.
either.
400 stacks.
Oh, Maple.
Oh, Maple does get hit there. Nature's Gas coming through. Valkyrie just too late, and we're cashing in those stacks. Or are we? Maple trying to make him work for it, but there is so much shielding to come through. Cryscata will claim his stacks.
Yeah, Maple was a lot stronger at this point in the game. Aja.
Okay, Taco flashes away.
Yeah, Aja gets to hold on to his flash again, though. Feng, not a lot of wave clear on Ashe.
Yeah, Solar Flare comes through, but will only just go wide. Lufting Lullaby not even going to be able to come out, as he did unfortunately miss the swirl seed.
Feng's just 1 HP. Oh, look at Taco. Look at Taco.
Yeah, Taco on a flank here. Archer does have teleport available for himself if he wants to come. Junja's going to be stunned. Will we see the teleport come through? Junja trying to make it out. Lufting Lullaby not even going to come through as Taco claims the kill there with that stacked deck. Feng flashing away. Benny dropping the bomb. Will be able to find one, and Archer's here now, stunned up by Taco. But Archer's just going to take out this Twisted Fate. No worries whatsoever. That's 1 kill now to this Lucian, as Woody will land yet another Zenith Blade. Will be able to get the stun through as well. Forward does go Archer. Double kill for him. And it is PSG eventually who win out the fight, but it's Cryscata who claims towers in the bot lane.
Yeah, Aja finally finds a good TP into one of these fights, and you saw it for a second there. It looked like Taco was fighting back against him, but so much more money and experience on the solution. The one saving grace for DCG is you did get this big Draven shutdown onto Cryscata, and it's propelled him quite a bit ahead of Maple now. So if you can, and against this PSG comp, honestly, if this Draven gets to 4 items, he is just 2-tapping every champion on this team except Leona. Is a long way away from that, though, Cryscata. Does need a few more of these kills. Taco.
Woody, Soul Flare does connect. Taco, no flash. Used it earlier before against Archer, and that's Maple picking up a kill for himself. First of the game for him.
Yeah, that is a giant kill for Maple. Look at his items too. He's in a massive power trough right now on Triforce and a tier compared to his opponent. So getting a kill at this point is massive. Woody with Demolish on the Leona there actually makes the difference so they can get this tower. So that is an unjustifiable injection of gold onto this Corki that DCG now need to answer.
The Inferno Bomb does come through. Lasting Lullaby available for Jinjir. Flash forward, going to be using it. No cleanse on this Draven, and Chris Carter is completely dead. Orca being asleep too is not going to be able to get that stand. United out. Through will come the Nature's Grasp. It lands onto RJ. 65 though. There's no damage following him up. His Fing is just completely zoned out, and it's a triple kill to RJ, and ultimately what is essentially a clean ace there for PSG, if not for Taco respawning.
Yeah, this is while Maple is hitting their inhibitor, by the way. Aja has respawned to get him off the inhib, but that means he won't be able to do very much about this Baron that PSG are doing.
9-1 RJ is on this Twisted Fate.
Yeah. The Lucian, yeah. I mean,
yeah. Then we both just confused it. You said Arja's respawned, and I called Lucian Twisted Fate.
Yeah, well, I'm just so used to seeing him on the TF.
Yeah, if you see Twisted Fate, it's kind of synonymous that Arja's the one playing it, right?
Yeah, turns out he does know how to punish it. And here, DCG need to punish this play that PSG has made on the bot lane. But again, somehow they just find themselves down numbers here. Just get outplayed in the 2v2. Not even particularly close. These are the two strongest members of PSG. And Feng not quite there in time. Not able to get onto Aja either, with Betty coming back behind him. And I'm pretty sure Woody ran from the tier 2 bot to get to where he is right now.
Oh.
Aja.
Did I not hear an arrow just land? Well, maybe I didn't. It's not even been used.
Oh, there's TF ulti. Gets interrupted somewhere.
Yeah, Woody finds him. Woody's going to look for a solo kill. Oh my god, no, the Satchel comes and claims it. Chris Carter gets the shutdown tower, but Betty gets a kill once again onto Taco, who's having a nightmare of a game. RJ, he's in the middle of 3 people. He's got flashed though, and he gets away.
Way.
Oh my god, from bad to worse, it's a 10k gold advantage. And RJ, he can do absolutely no wrong. This man is so insane at League of Legends.
Yeah, he is the chosen one. I mean, that flash into the bush to deny Kriskata vision as Kriskata flashes to finish him off is pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's tower number 1. Tower number 2, 6-5 looks like he will be able to find somewhere to get the recall off, but Maple recalls, teleports in. Arja's low on HP, no Bloodthirster. Maybe this is an angle. Your 280 carry spawning Feng. 3 seconds, 2 seconds will be up now. Woody very far ahead as the gold card comes through, lands onto Betty. So much zone control, though, coming out of this Ziggs, as DCG really struggling to find anything. Feng just respawned, gets stunned up. They're going to have to cleanse. Else die to Betty's bouncing bomb as 5v5. PSG have not recalled. They've got the Baron. They're on to the Nexus. Another bowling ball will land as Taco flashing away. Does get the stand United, but Maple's flash and the burn from Lilia will do it. It's the red buff eventually, actually. Another 4v5. Chris Carter's dead. Everyone on DCG is getting taken out. And RJ will reign supreme.
Yeah, I mean, what can you actually say but just Aja diff?
Yeah.
He created a lead for his team. He then snowballed that lead, and then he brought that lead to team fights and carried team fights.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they just ended at 20 minutes.
Guys, I don't think we have any quarrels. I think we know who's getting the MVP, and it will be Aja.
Yeah, Woody, good game.
Yeah, oh, true.
Oh, yeah,
actually, hold up. Hold up, reverse. We did have a 7-1 Leona at one point in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, that game was like carried by Woody.
He was just killing Twisted Fate.
Yeah, just
with Ziggs,
at the back. We just pan to the